Hey guys, it's Mick. Welcome back to more Your Turn to Die. And the last one, well, I finished up Chapter 3, Part 1, Route A, I guess. This is recorded after the fact, so potential spoilers for Chapter 3 and everything past, or potential spoilers for Chapter 3 and everything in this, because what I'm doing here is I'm going back to get some things that I missed in this one, Chapter 2, Part 1. So there are a couple things that I missed that I want to get. First off is I want to do the conversations with characters that I didn't the first time around. So right now, this means Alice. I believe there was a conversation with Sol and Kana I missed. And there might be one more that I'm not sure of. So I'll be doing that. And Alice's is especially special because his, what I've read, is an entire, new quest, an entire quest line that sort of changes the end of chapter a little bit if you do everything right. So I'll hopefully be looking at that as well. Otherwise, there are a couple things in the receptionist store that I want to get. There are the 3 victim videos that I have not seen yet, as well as some of the character information. And I believe 4 characters I can get the information for. Gin, Nao, Reko, and q-taro. Though for q-taro's I have to walk into a bad ending for. But either way, and that's what we'll be doing this time. So let's start off with talking to Alice. Sarah Chidoin, I have something to say about Reko. Do you have any inklings about Reko's treasure? Treasure, you say? Yes. You see, I tried asking that mustachioed man at the prize exchange if there were items not present on the counter. It appears there is a secret prize menu. A secret menu? If you wish to hear more, come to the negotiation table, Sarah Chidoin. Is that related to Reko's treasure? Yeah, let's discuss it, Alice. Very good. So, what about Reko? Right. You see, I tried asking that mustachioed man at the prize exchange if there were items not present on the counter, and he answered readily that there is a secret menu. A secret menu? What's on it? There is a treasure, and it appears 20 of Reko's me tokens are required to purchase it. A treasure? Could that be... have you any idea about it, Sarah Chidoin? When she first introduced herself, she mentioned something dear to her. I think it was bongos. Bongos? Well, there's a mistake there. This should be Alice saying this, should it not be? Not Sarah, as it says in the text window. Sarah Chidoin, that is inconceivable. Huh? Why do you think so? Do you know the name of Reko's band? Her band's name is, I forget her current one's name, but her band that she was in with Alice was Samurai Yaiba, right? It's not like I would know. Even so, when I tried to remember, I felt something in the corner of my mind. Sarah, take a look at this magazine. Joe, probably. You heard of him? This band's amazing. Isn't... Oh, it wouldn't be Joe, because Joe would have recognized Reko, so it's just classmates, I guess. Isn't she so cool, this Reko lady? What is it? It was skull nuts or something like that. Wrong. Huh? But I thought it was... That's her current band. Reko used to be in a different one. Samurai Yaiba, the band of legend. Allow me to introduce its former members. Masterful of even the most tempestuous of scores, banging out the tunes like a many-armed goddess. The keyboard player, Urshin. The man who balances out novice technique with overwhelmingly demonic presentation. The bass guitarist, Stronghold. The once-in-a-century talent, a massive charisma commanding an angelic voice and a hellish growl. The guitarist and vocals, Reko. And the guardian deity of the drums who protects the band's backs was me! I love this art. Reko wasn't kidding about her stage outfit being a lot more dramatic than her current one. I love it. She goes off. Huh? What? You were part of the band too, Alice? Indeed. Though I can't play at all, so I just tried to blend in. You can't play, but you joined a band? It was to round out the numbers. I also did things on the management side. I told you before, didn't I, that Reko has changed now. She wasn't always someone who could get along harmoniously with people. The Reko I know antagonized everyone and was alone, such that she wouldn't even approach someone meant to round out the numbers. I would always clean up the messes, search for replacement members and such. Someday she'd be grateful to me, so I believed and endeavored as an average older brother. It was in those times that I gave her some bongos. Bongos? It was merely a joke gift. As expected, she was indifferent. Her cold eyes stirred with no emotion. But it was then that I realized. Those cold eyes were the very same ones Reko had whenever she looked at me. She neither respected nor looked down on me. She was simply indifferent. So to call those bongos her treasure? Don't make me laugh. Why not try purchasing it? What? If the treasure for sale is bongos, they might be the bongos you gifted her, Alice. Just collect 20 of Reko's tokens. I can't do it. I can't speak with her. Then I'll assist too. You? Yes. I can collect her tokens, so please, buy the bongos and give them to Reko. Very well. If you insist, I'll have your help. Understood. 20 of Reko's tokens. Bring them by this time tomorrow. Tomorrow morning? Obviously. I'll lose courage after more than a day. Right. Understood. Once I bring them, please do give the bongos to her. Sure. Well, that's it for discussions. Now, the first time around, I simply just didn't do this negotiation because I was talking with Kana instead, but... Sarah, wanna trade 20 tokens between you, me, and Now? You see, I decided with Reko that we'd trade 20 tokens each. But you know, gotta cross a shaky bridge together. For instance, we could pass 20 tokens like this, from me, to Sarah, to Now. Or pass them the other way, Now to Sarah to me. This way we won't need to have extra trade partners in the future, see? So they're daring to trade them like this instead of an equal share. Sarah, want to trade 20 tokens between you, me, and Now? Yeah, of course. That's the ticket. So, how are we doing this trade? If we pass the tokens like this, or else like this, that's a good way to give 20 tokens, right? They're daring to trade them like this instead of an equal share. Sarah, you can choose whichever direction you like. Yep, and if you don't want to trade, we'll do it ourselves, so don't worry about that. I'd like to receive tokens from those who want to amass them. I told Alice I would help him to collect Reko's tokens, but... which should I give to, and which should I receive to? Let's give to Now and receive from Reko. Of course. I'll give my tokens to Now, Reko. Please, give me yours. Got it. Don't lose them, okay? Obtain 20 Reko tokens. Well, that's it for negotiations. I'm not entirely sure we have to talk with Reko here, but just to be safe, let's do it. This is a conversation I did have in the main thing, though, so... Thanks a lot. So, how you feeling, Sarah? I'm exhausted. No doubt, of course you would be. We can't get rest for our minds or our bodies. Yo, Sarah, you like singing? Singing? Let's sing. Now then, please listen. This song is called... Hold up! What's the matter, Sarah? You gonna sing? Alright, we'll sing together. Suddenly giving ourselves to the flow, we sang a song together. Feels good, huh, Sarah? Yes. I've loved singing since I was a kid. I've got lots of attention. Called me a gifted student in grade school. So you were pretty amazing even then. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Some weird guys approached me and got me singing, making shitty songs I didn't want to make. I had a pretty long delinquent period, too. Until I settled with my current one, I smashed through all kinds of bands. I made trouble for Alice, too. Alice? Rekko, do you know about Alice's case in detail? Nah, barely know anything. In fact, I didn't want to know. I acted like I never heard what info did come in. Honestly, it was a shock. Rekko, I changed since then, too. Took a good look at myself. And I realized all over again that, yeah, I loved music. A lot must have happened. Yep. That's why my band now is precious. A treasure, I bet. Yeah, on the level of my beloved bongos. Bongos. Come to think of it, you mentioned that when you introduced yourself. Huh? Yeah. Do you have an attachment to them? They're just regular bongos you could find anywhere, but they're precious bongos like none in the world. Well, anyway, enough about me. Tell me about yourself, Sarah. Huh? Okay. I continued having an enjoyable chat with Rekko. I felt like I came to know her a little more deeply. But whether that was a good thing, I don't know. We would be killing each other again in the main game. If I knew nothing, maybe I could be heartless. Sometimes I found myself thinking that way. That was a blast, Sarah. See ya. Okay, yeah, I'm sure that was important because it brought up the bongos. Oh, this was the one where I didn't talk with Kana and So before, because I talked with Now. But now Alice is here, and since we're doing his quest line, we'll talk to him first. I guess we're doing another run-through for this conversation. But I'd have to do another run-through anyway for a bunch of tokens, so... Sarah Chidoin! The promised time is at hand. Let us hurry to the prize exchange. What, did you forget? You promised we'd trade for the treasure once you collected Rekko's tokens, right? Don't tell me you couldn't get the tokens, because I'll never forgive you if you do. Right, that promise. Collect Rekko's tokens, and trade for her treasure. It's time to execute the plan. Did you in fact collect Rekko's tokens? Show me them. Why? So you actually brought them. Well done, Sarah Chidoin. I'll praise you for that. Let's give him the tokens. Here's the tokens. I have received them. Now let us go to the prize exchange. Except Rekko is a doll at this point. It's not the... Oh, that's sad. Because this means he doesn't get to give the bongos to the correct Rekko. Alright, I'll buy it. Are you ready? Yes. Oh, my stomach hurts! He's been like this for 5 minutes now. What should I do? This is the prize exchange. Please inform me if you have business. Can you trade for Rekko Yabusame's treasure here? You can. It may be purchased for 20 of Miss Rekko's tokens. Here's 20 tokens. Trade it to me. Certainly. This is Miss Rekko's treasure. You may now take it. Those are the bongos I gave Rekko. I knew it. Impossible. You say her Rekko's treasure is this worthless present I gave her. She cares about you, dude, whether you think so or not. I thought there was some mistake. Some mistake of yours, Sarah Chidoin. You seem happy. Alice. Sorry for poking fun, but I bet you were hoping for this. You want to repair your relationship with Reko, don't you? I am not a person who asks selfish things. I intended to atone for my crime, for the victim's family, and for my own. If only it weren't for this death game. There's not enough time left to do this in the proper order. So just once before I die, I want to apologize to Reko. Sera Chidoin. Thank you. I will give her the bongos. Right. I wonder if that's enough. As the one who brought it up, I feel some responsibility to watch over this. Should I go after Alice? Alice and Reko were talking in the lobby. If it's nothing, then I'm out of here. Wait! Reko! Aren't these bongos yours? Why do you... I found them at the prize exchange. I was surprised. I thought you'd long since thrown them out. Yeah, I always thought about tossing them. But I could never do it. Because of me, right? That day, when you sent me that letter telling me you were cutting contact, rather than shock, I just thought, yeah, I figured. You are a musical demon overflowing with talent. I thought you were quick to forget your garbage, deadweight brother, living life as it suited you. I told myself that to find relief, to confirm that my actions had no effect on you. But you couldn't throw away these bongos. They sell these just anywhere. The traces of use and of careful maintenance to conceal that fact. The more I look at them, the more they look like traces of your suffering. Shut up! What are you getting at? Reko, let me apologize. I made you and our parents suffer for so long. It may sound flimsy, but it's how I really feel. I'm truly sorry, Reko. Would you accept these? Alice offered the bongos, hands trembling. Reko took the bongos, seeming unable to bear it, and threw them to the ground. 'Cause this is the doll! Huh? Reko? Such a piece of shit. Didn't I tell you? I was always thinking I'd throw these damn things out. Reko, don't act like a big brother, Alice. You and me are complete strangers now. You think this crap will let us reconcile? You even realized you took a person's life. For 2.5 years, I've never once forgotten about my crime. Then why would you ever interact with me again? Don't get in my goddamn way! Murderer! This is awful. I believe they would be able to reconcile. I'd never seen Reko look so terrifying. This wasn't a matter for an outsider to speak on, but... Please wait! Reko! Sarah! Don't meddle with us, Sarah! But... Reko? Let's talk to Alice, I think. For now, talking with Alice is a priority. Alice was picking up pieces of the broken bongos, very deliberately, not missing a single small piece. Reko hadn't changed at all. At least, not when she's around me. Alice. Sarah, I ask that you don't hate Reko. Huh? Just because you saw one side of her, doesn't mean that's all she is. Believe in the Reko you know. I understand. You've helped me this far, Sera Chidoin. I feel I was finally able to take a step. I'm in your debt. As Alice left, I saw he was crying. That was another side of Reko. A Reko I don't know, that only Alice knows. Time passed by as I racked my brain. You're a good brother, Alice. You tried your best. I'm gonna trade some tokens with Reko here, and it looks like each of the token trades is a conversation in its own, maybe? Or maybe it's just this one with Reko since we're going down the quest line. We'll see. I'll test that out. And if they all have short conversations, I will show them all, I guess. What's up? You nervous? No, of course not. Hey, Sarah, I'm not up to something, okay? I just thought it'd be good to get some tokens. Since holding on to your own seems to be pretty pointless after all. You can even trade for clear trips using other people's tokens, can't you? Yeah, she's right. Or is 30 too many? Sarah, let me guess. You afraid of me knowing your personal info? That's right. If I trade her 30 now, Reko will have 50 of my tokens too. Will she? Doesn't now have 50? Did I trade her 20 already? I don't remember. Either way, I'm fine with her knowing. Reko, I don't really mind if you know. Listen, Sarah. So long as I know who you are now, the past doesn't mean crap. I agree. Reko, even if you are a criminal or a real asshole, right now you're our guiding hero, standing up against all difficulties. It ain't gonna change that. Am I wrong? Haven't gotten any intention of looking at your personal info anyway, so relax. Well, for whether we trade or not, I'll respect your wishes, Sarah. What do you say? Will you trade 30 tokens? 30, that's quite a few. Should I still go through with this trade? Yeah, of course. Understood. Let's trade, Reko. I don't think, because I gave 20 to Alice, I don't think I have enough for her personal info this time around, so I can probably just spend that on a victim video, huh? So I guess I should just do that. Alright, now that we're at the prize exchange, rather than... What is that? Oh, that's a... Right, that's an easy ticket. Anyway, what I was thinking, rather than go through and buy each of the victim videos one by one, I'm just gonna make a save here. There we go. And we can buy this one, view it, buy the next one, view it. Right, I have q-taros. So this is how this works. How many of Reko's do I have for sure, actually? Yeah, I've changed my mind. Let me just check. Oh, I did have enough for Reko's. Well, we're just viewing it now then. Obtain the Reko's personal info. Use the startup device in the monitor room. And then... I could... Do I have anyone else's tokens? No. Okay, so I do have to buy the other ones across different playthroughs, but that's fine. Let's go view Reko's info. Where do I... Do I just click on it here? Yeah, let's view Reko's personal info. It looks like an AI of Reko will answer me. I see. Yo, Sarah, what's up? This is an AI of Reko. Huh? Something's weird, right? I'm an AI, aren't I? Is it okay if I ask you things? Hell yeah, ask away. And tell me your history. I'm super cool. 23-year-old singer-songwriter, something like that? I've liked music since I was a kid. Classical, folk, heavy metal, I've listened to all of it. Think around grade school, I found myself starting to compose and write lyrics. My instincts moved my body. That was a fun time. People praised me and my parents were just plain happy. Once they started calling me a gifted kid, then there started being more noise. Old bastards in the music industry wanting money, my pops craving the limelight. Before I knew it, I was making music that my heart wasn't in. In the middle school, I rebelled. I was a rocker. I made tons of songs nobody even wanted. But even then, noise swarmed me. Man, even my spirit had to give in. From my school on, all the spice was gone. Didn't have any anger. My activity dried up. I had tons of chances to be famous, but I smashed them all. I was totally just the industry's problem child. Everybody kept their distance from me. Once I couldn't even gather members, I borrowed Alice to make a band. Then, 2.5 years later, he caused that incident. Well, at any rate, I am who I am now because of that shitty past. Learn something from that, Sarah? What about physical and... this is gonna be like... oh, I'm scared. Okay, that's not too bad. 5'7", 121 pounds, pretty proud of my reflexes, and I can remember choreography in a snap, so my memory's banging. Yeah, I saw that when we did memory dance together. Well, I'm not great at baseball and stuff. Hell, maybe I'm not great at anything that's got nothing to do with music. By the way, what are your measurements? That's what I was afraid of the game asking. I don't care about, like, her bust size or anything. I don't give a shit. No reason to tell you that, right? So she won't answer just anything. Even her AI can be kind of troublesome. Relatives. Family. Well, I like my mom, though she's a little weird. She's affectionate, and I cause her lots of trouble. Yeah, I gotta show my appreciation more. My old man, well, he's a good guy, but let's say he gives in to temptation. He's not the most true to his convictions. I hated him for the longest time, but he's woken up now and gone back to his plain and simple personality. After them is... Alice, huh? He's... what should I say? Why'd he do something like that? A while after he got arrested, I left music. I just remembered, at that time I wrote in my diary, which is rare. I wrote that music, and the thing I'd poured my soul into all this time suddenly felt like a cold series of notes. This inorganic thing. I wondered, was this how music sounded to people who didn't care about it? I always thought I didn't care about my brother and never listened to him, but truth is, maybe I was a little jealous of my normal brother and acted that way out of spite. You should never murder somebody. You really shouldn't, but death game info, let's see. Why do I gotta go through this shit? Do we have anything in common? I haven't got a clue. Something in common, I wonder if there is. I don't know. What's your upbringing like? Believe it or not, I think my family's important, right? I want to show appreciation to my parents. But like right now, the original me's being put through this death game, yeah? If she dies, she can't do anything. So when you think of it like that, what's more important? What's important's my own life, ain't it? What about your instruments? Instruments? When I first met Reko, I heard she treasured her bongos. Bongos? Well, sure, I'm playing bongos in my new band, but bongos doesn't seem to be ringing a bell for this AI Reko. This must be something that she recently came to treasure after she changed. Alright, that's interesting. Okay, so time to reload my saves and buy some of the victim videos. Okay, let's buy some victim videos. I actually should be able to buy all 3. Because if I have 50 from Reko, then yeah, we make this trade. Well then, here is your prize. Yep, victim video. And this should, from this, I should try to extrapolate to see, like, if anybody used the first trial room that we saw in Chapter 3. At that time, I'm like, isn't everybody accounted for? But that's not true. We don't know plenty of people's first trials. We know ours, we know q-taro's, we know... Well, theoretically, we know q-taro's, we know Nao's, we know Keiji's now. We know So's in theory. We don't know Gein's. We know where Alice's should have taken place. I don't think we know Reko's. So these two, it could have been between, yes? Theoretically, but right now we have videos to train. And we don't strictly know the details of all the dolls. We just know the moments of their death. So, like, theoretically, anything could have happened before what we saw. Aside from, like, Hayasaka, probably wasn't any axes in that room. Or, Mai's, the chef-looking girls. The one that, yeah. Anyway, let's go and view all these, shall we? Oh, she just put all of them in. Well, let's watch all 3 of them. I'm gonna guess this is Anzu, just by the way she's speaking. No! What is this? Yep. I can't move my legs! Oh, this is horrifying. 10 seconds until the end of the first trial. I think I can be satisfied that this is... Anzu's was not that trial, though. Why are you doing this to me? I've had it with this trial stuff. I don't get it. Mom, Dad, somebody! Help me! Time is up. The device will activate shortly. In commemoration, you may say some final words. Stop! I don't want to die! It hurts, Mom. Awful. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. A middle schooler, maybe high school student, girl my age was mercilessly killed, and they're making a show of it. She was toyed with just so they could make this video as a prize. I don't even know this girl's name, but I want to avenge you. The way she said that, I wonder if the ones in the victim videos, did they actually ever have any chance of escaping? I guess Megumi was, if Keiji freed her. Or were they, like, specifically, like, put in trials to be killed for, like, these sorts of things, I wonder. I hope there would have been, like... Actually, I don't know which is more cruel. The idea that they could escape and then just didn't, or the idea that they were just doomed from the start. Anyway. Who would this be? Damn it! You gotta be shitting me! Kurumada. Oh, he's like being squished or something, huh? Don't screw with me, goddammit! I'm gonna kill you! All you bastards who set this shit up are dead! You hearing me? I'm gonna slaughter you! Damn it! Damn it! I'm gonna kill every single one of you who's treating me like this! Ugh, pieces of shit! Please. I can't move any further. Stop it. The walls. The walls. And he was crushed. Ugh. I can't look directly at it. The walls are slowly moving in, and in the end, the man... I'm betting this was the first trial. If he'd survived, we'd likely would have met him. Would he have assisted us? Would he antagonize us? I don't know. Either way, we should have at least been able to learn what he was like. I can't forget about this person. In the final victim video. I can only imagine that this would be Hinako. But we're not even seeing the moment of her death. We're seeing what's after it, I guess? Ah, worthless. You had to die so easily. Oh, Ranger. Hello. Struggle some more. Cling to life. Put up a miserable resistance. A boring human. A worthless life. I don't need your damn clothes. Eh? You did this? Sure did. You mortified? Regretful? I was just... wanting to die. Thank you. So Hinako wanted to die then, huh? That makes me even sadder. Wonder why. Wonder what went on in her life that made her, I guess, give up. Huh? Huh? Huh?
You should be miserable. Disgusting. Disgusting. This is pissing me off. I'm pissed off. Suffer. Go to hell. Go to hell. You're gonna regret thanking me.
How can he? Again and again, he torments the life already lost. Just what is this intense hate? Why would Ranger hate someone so much? Even though he toys with people's lives, it doesn't make sense. Jealousy? Even I don't know why I thought that, but something intuitively struck me. I sensed a kind of jealousy from Ranger. I wonder if it is jealousy towards humans. I should stop. Thinking about someone like him is making my heart hurt. You're right, though, and we know that already. We were told from Gashu that he was created with an intense envy towards humans. So I can only imagine that a human who doesn't treasure the fact that they're a human would set him off because, like, you have what I have and you're not even gonna treasure it. That sort of thing. Either way, I'm going to load once more because I can at least get q-taro's info from this run. So I'm going to, we're going to load and just continue on like this. So we can get q-taro's from this run, and then next run, I guess I gotta focus on Gin and Now. Hopefully I can get them both in one go. I'm not certain, but I'll try my best. But after we get q-taro's info, there's still one more thing we gotta do this playthrough. And that is see, because I'm pretty sure the Reco ending of this changes a little bit if you complete the quest line. So I want to do that. So, how has your relationship with Reco been since then? Nothing for you to worry about. The status quo is maintained. But observing her in these past days, well, at first I thought she had changed. Her essence has not changed in the least. Reco is Reco, the same one I knew. You said that Reco was once in the same band as you, Alice. Right. So the reason you disbanded, surely? Yes. It was due to the crime I committed. Look at this. Alice produced a folded piece of paper from within his clothes. A magazine article? One day, a kind warden handed me this. The small article was listed 36th Rai 818 breakup, or Samurai Yaiba. Samurai Yaiba. That was your band. And the reason is clearly written as well. It says, with one of the band members gone, the vocalist stated, I can't sing this band's songs anymore, and the group disbanded. I had thought Reco was a superhuman with a will of steel. I finally realized she was just human too. I've never regretted something more. This article was my warning. I deeply wounded Reko's heart. And those wounds can't be healed simply by me accepting punishment. But this article, I have no more use for it. Throw it away from me. Huh? It's not the article I need to confront. It's Reco herself. Please. His warning. Hey q-taro, what's up? Let me just save here real quick. Yo!
Sarah, wanna trade tokens? Alright, let's talk, Sarah. Sarah, you got any tokens?
Yes?
Just 10 tokens is fine. Trade them to me. I'll give you 40. Not a bad deal, right?
q-taro. True, that's quite beneficial for me.
Sure is. Definitely good terms for you.
What's his intention?
So no complaints, right, Sarah?
Hold on a second. This is definitely just weird.
You're imagining things. It's just a regular trade. I wouldn't give you a raw deal. Trust me.
But...
Please, Sarah. I'll give 40 tokens if you just give me 10. Will you trade?
But this is a good trade for me. Getting a bad feeling. This locks you into a bad ending, but it is the only way to view his info, so let's do that. And this will also be one of the only bad endings other than the ones I've already accidentally gotten that I'll go for. Simply just because viewing all of them is out of the scope of what I want to do. But since we're on the path for it anyway to get this, may as well, right? Understood. Let's trade, q-taro.
Right.
Received 40 me tokens from q-taro.
Well, I've got places to go.
Well, that's it for discussions. I'm still caught up on q-taro's behavior. Ever since the laptop incident, q-taro's clearly been acting strange. I saw him headed towards the long stairs. Maybe I should go look. We will, but first... wait, did it let me just go directly to the prize exchange? It did for a second. Let's go to the prize exchange. Yo, gimme q-taro's personal info. And then now let's go and watch it. Hey, guys. Yes. Looks like an AI of q-taro will answer me.
Now where's this?
This is an AI of q-taro. q-taro, could we talk?
Yeah, it's okay with me. If you're fine with an AI, we can have a chat.
Thank you very much.
Quit with the formality. Let's talk all casual like. I was raised up in an orphanage. That's just a mite bit weird. Had people from all sorts of countries. I guess a lot of dialects and stuff mixed in me. Of course, they sent me to compulsory education up till high school. Can't thank the place enough. And now, I'm a pro baseball player. Kiddos at the orphanage root for me too. I want to hurry up and show them that even guys in situations like ours can get on a mound and have the stadium roaring.
So he has an affection for the orphanage.
Well, point is, I got no history yet. I'm about to be making some radiant records. Better get your autographs early, Sarah.
I'll ask the real q-taro for one sometime. What about your physical info?
6'4", 230 pounds, and let me tell you, it's all muscle, not fat.
Oh, I believe you. But, fat's not a good thing, or not a bad thing to have, especially because, like, having fat on top of, like, your muscle is, like, natural, I'm pretty sure. And, like, the bodybuilder type body is actually kind of not good for you. But, either way, let's continue. Wow.
My position's pitcher, but I got confidence in my batting, base running, and fielding.
Not really familiar, but he sounds strong.
But my greatest weapon's my head. Gotta be smart to be a first-class athlete.
Yeah, you're certainly not stupid. Like, you're not on par with, like, Keiji and So's intellect, but it's like, you're not dumb, do you now?
Of course, I'm reflecting on the time I tore apart those puzzle rings by force, but...
Whatever he's doing, his physical abilities tower above the rest. Relatives. Of course he's not going to have an answer like that. He's from an orphanage. Is it hard to discuss?
Nah, there's just nothing to discuss. Because I've never seen my birth parents' faces. Only place I knew was the orphanage. That's why the people there were my moms and dads. Doesn't matter our blood relation. But, well, I do get thinking sometimes. What kind of people was I born to, and what kind of genetics do I got? I started baseball just for fun, but I thought of how if I pitch as a first-string pro, maybe my birth parents will be watching.
Do you want to meet them?
If we could talk and laugh it up, that'd be the best. All at ease, like I'm having a great life.
q-taro. Well, what about Death Game?
Huh, you're doing this death game, right? Knowing me, I doubt I even got the slightest notion of dying. Hell, to a second stringer, baseball's a death game with my life as a player on the line.
Don't joke about it like that.
But to do some self-analysis. I wonder if maybe I'll try and win within the rules of the game. On the saga of a sports player, you tend to forget about breaking the rules. Maybe somebody like you, young and not knowing fear, is more suited to finding a path to survival.
Is that so?
Sorry to make it sound like it ain't my business. I mean, look, I'm an AI, you know. Holds dear, huh? The caretakers at the orphanage. The kiddos, of course, baseball, and Myself, probably. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I don't want to die. And I don't want the people I like to die. So I don't like to kick people, but if I got the resolve. But I hate the kind of asshole who's got that as their first thought. Sorry for getting all fired up. Shouldn't have said all that and cocky-like when you're involved in it. Don't you mind me.
No, it's okay. No, that's true. Q-taro's not a bad person, but he will do what he has to survive, and I do think that's fair. But that's all. Now, we need to go to the long staircase. I can hear the sound of tokens being inserted. Q-taro?
Sarah, what's up?
What's up? That's my line. What are you doing, Q-taro?
Don't worry. You got a bad habit of that.
Please, stop what you're doing. What in the world is that vending machine?
Don't get in the way, Sarah. I collected 200 tokens.
200 tokens? I can see the number 200 written in blue above the machine. Just like at the prize exchange.
Don't tell me.
Or don't tell me. Sarah suddenly got Q-taro's accent and deep, booming voice. Is it the escape ticket? Q-taro, could you be trying to buy a soda? You're trying to buy a soda from that vending machine, aren't you?
I ain't that thirsty.
No, Q-taro. Like, I always gotta pick the dumbass options. No, Q-taro. I say that, but there's a lot of times where I don't, huh? No, Q-taro. You are thirsty. For the air outside.
Hold up, Sarah. Settle down, okay? I'm gonna investigate the escape route, so we can all lead a revolution together. So all of us can escape.
No, that's a lie. You value the spirit of fair play, Q-taro. If that were really your intent, you would have told me before our trade. But you didn't say anything, because you wanted to escape alone.
What's wrong with that? I ain't done anything unfair. I'm just using a right I earned fair and square, so I can go outside first. And I'm gonna call for help. It's a hell of a lot more realistic than rebelling against who knows how many kidnappers. I got no intention of leaving you guys to die. I ain't gonna trouble you, Sarah. Please, let me go, Sarah.
That's... Even kids are hanging tough. Gin is doing his best, a kid, much younger than you, Q-taro. And Kana is in middle school. Even so, she's desperately holding on. You're not the only one suffering, Q-taro.
The kids. They're waiting for me. I ain't never stood on the mound as a first stringer. I gotta prove that even people without parents can have dreams and make them come true. I gotta show that to the kids at the orphanage.
Q-taro! Q-taro's fingers touch the last token. Sorry, forgot to mention a little something.
What is it now? You're not gonna say you didn't expect us to really get 200 so we can't actually escape?
Dumbass, of course you can really escape. It's real deal freedom. You'll be free from the throat of death. But you know, I didn't tell you how we'd handle the ones who were left. This is what you'd call a solitary victory. Solitary victory? We all die. What does that mean? It means everybody except the escapee dies.
I didn't hear nothing about this.
Sorry, Plum forgot about it.
You think that'll cut it, damn it? I already used all the tokens. How dare you do this?
Yeah, I guess it's not very fair, huh? Gotcha, I'll pay him back just for you. All the tokens you used. Great, right? Good for you. You don't have to kill your allies. Huh? What's the matter? Stop now and I'll give the tokens back, okay? He was relying on not being able to get the tokens back so he could have a moral justification for leaving. He didn't know. He didn't know it would kill us, but now that he has to leave, he has to leave. But now that he knows he can get it back, now he's upset because he can't use that as an excuse anymore.
No, don't tell me. You're gonna sacrifice them just to save yourself? What? How scary. q-taro, you can't.
Let's just chorus him. He's gonna leave regardless, right?
Stop this foolishness. Real deal freedom. This lying doll is just making it all up. You're being tricked.
He is too, because the exit through this way is just completely destroyed, huh?
I'm sorry, Sarah.
Stop! No! q-taro! Ah. I hear a clamorous sound. An inorganic, mechanical sound. A very long, endlessly continuing sound. Mixed in with it is the faint sound of a door opening. q-taro disappears into the light beyond that door. Gazing at the light of hope mere minutes away, my senses came to a halt. As everyone's throat burned, yeah? Game over. Okay, next things up is to, well, view the change in Reko's ending. That should be real quick. And then to view the ending where Alice lives, which I'll put that at the end of the video regardless, just because I feel like that's a good thing to end on. And as well as get Gin and Nao's info. Let's go. At that moment, I'm certain I couldn't have heard anything yet. I felt like I heard a voice calling for someone. Bro! Bro, can you hear me? It's me! I'm alive. I'm not dead. Bro! Just once more, let's be brother and sister. A miracle. He was able to live for just a little longer. That's all it was. The smallest thing, but I'm sure Alice is. Yeah. That really was just a small scene, but I'm tearing up on it. My God. I almost thought I missed it because the rest of the scene kept playing out as normal. So, but no, I'm glad to see it, and it's good to see that Alice was able to at least go peacefully in that case. You know, relieved that his sister is still alive. That makes me... it makes me feel very soft and relieved. Anyway, I still have more stuff to get still, so let's go. I've not done this. Let's see what he has to say, and then I'll just reload and talk with Gin. Yeah, that's just hate to be doing. Yeah, I remember him saying that, but I never actually traded with him. Alright, at least hear me out here. Sarah, are you collecting tokens? Tokens? I'm getting certain people's. Right, didn't they say you could buy personal info if you rounded up 50 tokens? But see, I doubt there's many of us who are gonna hand over as many as 50. Well anyway, I'm collecting tokens too. Sure, it's kinda like what I'm doing, just what Ranger and them are telling us to, but honestly, I'm curious about that escape ticket. Escape ticket? Yeah, wasn't anything like that at the prize exchange though. Ranger just said there was one. That got me thinking. Maybe I could find out if I collected lost tokens. So that's why you're collecting them. Sure am. If I can get an escape ticket and be brought to the exit, then maybe I can start an uprising and get every one of us out of here. Of course, I doubt it'll be as easy as all that. I see.
q-taro just went and told me instead of trying to keep it a secret. But my worry is, if he does get an escape ticket, whether he'll actually consider the rest of us. Q-taro seems to believe in fair play, but that in itself seems like a reason to question how he'll use a right he earned fairly.
What's the matter, Sarah?
Nothing.
So how's it sound? It's 20 tokens. Want to trade?
So this kind of serves as foreshadowing to what he does later in his bad ending, then. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't matter, I'm reloading anyway. Let's trade, q-taro.
Right. Let's trade again if you feel like it, Sarah.
Sure. Alright, now let's play together with Geen.
Woof! Let's play, meow!
I just have to play. Oh, it's been so long since I've heard this song. Since like the beginning of the game. Oh, Joe.
Yeah, for 30 tokens, I'm buying your time, meow!
Then I guess I better provide some serious fun. Tag, sword fighting, or meditation? Well, if you know me, I'm the biggest sword bisexual on the planet, so, sword fighting. Let's have a sword fight.
Yay! We'll whack each other with big sticks, woof!
You shall learn how a kendo master handles her blade. With your own body.
Big Sis Sarah, your eyes actually look like a master fencer's, meow. Kneel before me, Big Sis Sarah.
Too slow.
What nasty stick handling, meow.
Is it over already?
Yeah, no openings at all, meow.
If you won't approach, then I must close the distance. Sarah Chidoin, cometh!
This is desperate. Woof! Meow!
Let us do battle.
Meow!
I love them so much.
That was fun, woof! Your acting was amazing, meow.
It's important to fully assume the role for things like this. You mustn't feel any shame, Geen.
Yes, master.
I'm only worried that someone else was watching. Geen and I sat down.
Big Sis Sarah, are you tired, meow?
A little.
It's fun being with you, meow.
Thanks.
That's why I want you to accept my tokens, woof.
You won't trade tokens, will you?
Yeah. Please, Big Sis Sarah, accept them, woof.
There's no merit in refusing, but... Got it, Geen. You bought a fun time with me. Let's say that was it.
Yeah.
But it's only a one-time payment. I'll play with you for free next time, Geen.
Gotcha, woof. I'll play using Big Sis Sarah, meow.
Did he misspeak, or... Oh well. Well then, that's it for negotiations. That was cute. I'm happy. Alright, now let's talk with... Kana and So, because I missed this the first time.
Hooray! Thank you so much.
So, have your memories come back? Nah, but I heard about most things from Kana. I guess I was hit in a pretty bad spot. I wonder who attacked me. He really insists on saying he was attacked. If So is telling the truth, which we know he's not at this point, then... Would the person who destroyed the first monitor and your attacker be the same, I wonder? Yeah, I wonder.
When the monitor was broken, there were wood chips on the floor nearby.
And I was hit with a plank of wood. Then, what about Mishima's monitor? It'd be typical to assume that it was the same person, huh?
Kana and So stuck together. They didn't go to the monitor room, so they didn't see the culprit, but...
So at the very least, it wasn't So who broke Professor Mishima's monitor. But as for the first one, only someone who wasn't with the group at the time could have destroyed it. Surely, that could only be So. Sure enough, one of us destroyed it, huh? It was also the So AI that was destroyed, which would make complete sense, because that So AI would have talked about his identity as Shin, which is something he wanted to keep hidden.
But there isn't anyone, is there? Anyone besides us?
Do you mean other survivors?
No, Kana was thinking about people on the kidnapper's side. We don't know how many kidnappers there are. Ranger and Sophaline call themselves floor masters, but if there are others lurking, we wouldn't know.
She's right. If there were mysterious others in the shadows, then any amount of reasoning would be pointless. But would the kidnappers destroy one of the monitors they themselves prepared?
Ah,
I get that you don't want to suspect your allies, but one of us 9 must have done it. I'm praying it wasn't Miss Sarah. What are you talking about? I couldn't do something like that.
that's right. Apologize to her, so.
Sorry.
So, you suspect a little too much.
No, like, he's the right amount of cautious, honestly. He handles it the wrong way, like, he chooses the worst times to show his suspicions. But you have to be suspicious in a situation like this.
If you can't trust anyone, it's all over.
Still, so's line of thinking. It is certainly one possibility.
Sarah, but...
Kana, if you're saying that, does that mean you trust me?
Kana trusts you, so.
Huh?
You've lost your memory now, so, but in the main game, you are really terrifying. But Kana thinks if you weren't there, maybe we all would have died. It's clear that you were very serious, so.
So, please, tell me, just what mindset are you operating under? The same as everyone else's. We've been going on a little long, huh? Kana, let's go.
Huh? Hold on.
He ran away from me. That would have been interesting to see at the time, but I feel like it didn't tell me anything new, unfortunately. Unlike the other ones I've seen so far, which are either cute moments or, like, expand on the characters, this is something that, like, you really kind of have to see it at the time, because otherwise, we know So is suspicious of everyone, but ultimately wants to survive and do his best, and, like, to make sure everyone survives. We know that already. Alright, let's trade some tokens with Now today.
Thank you very much. Even just for talking to me.
You want to trade that badly?
Yes, I've hardly traded with anyone. I've got quite a lot left. I thought it was about time I started trading these. If it's okay with you, I want you to be who I trade with.
Really? Why with me?
Huh? I mean, there's no one I could feel more safe with than you, Sarah. If it were So or Alice, it'd be a little scary. But, Sarah, why, I wouldn't even be opposed if we traded our own clothes.
Gay. They are girlfriends. I don't really know where that came from, but she trusts me that much.
Please don't hold back on me. If you can't do it, just turn me down. It's kind of scary, but I can consider asking someone else. Sarah, would you trade 30 tokens with me?
What should I do? Should I make this trade? Of course. Understood. Let's trade now.
Thank you so much. You're very kind, Sarah.
Well, that's it for negotiations. And that should be enough to get Now's info. Yo, what's good, Goshu? Give me Now's personal info. Thank you so much. These are in the form of documents. Read them whenever I wish, huh? No AI for this one, huh? Alright. Egasaki Elementary School, graduated. Egasaki Middle School, graduated. 3rd Kurotsuki Private High School, graduated. Takesasa Private College of Art, currently 1st year. Middle class, born and raised by a very ordinary family. School grades below average. Focused on art starting in high school and now seems interested in pursuing only that. Looks up to an art club advisor she met in high school, staying deeply intimate with him even post-graduation, often seen going to the man's atelier. That must be Professor Mishima. Doesn't appear to have many friends, but has a long association with most she does have, so it's suspected she values relationships. Also, refrains from going out at night, generally staying at home even on days off. No information known on what men she associates with. That's because she's a whole-ass lesbian. Seems that's it. Now Agokuro. Age 19, gender female, height 162 centimeters, or 5 foot 4 inches, weight 55 kilograms, or 121 pounds. Has a little experience in sports and the like, limited to physical education class and compulsory education. Even so, her reflexes are poor. Perhaps due to her inclination towards art, she has very good eyesight. Her ability to remember a scene for a long time or recognize the individual flaps of a bird's wings is within reason, yet superb. Since much of this comes from practice, about the only thing that can be called a born talent, it is thought, is her passionate love for art. No other notable characteristics, although she has a large bust. That's just flat-out sexual harassment. It sure is. Tore out the last line and threw it away. Seems that it. God bless Sarah. You're a good friend and a good person. Born to a middle-aged, yes, a middle-class, extremely average family. Both parents are in good health. Having good relations with them, their situation is calm and yet happy. I just processed why hers are documents and not AI. It's because she's not a candidate. She's just a participant. So the AI was never made of her. And the reason I'm reminded of that now is that my original theory of candidacy is people who aren't with their blood parents and like either their actual parents or like how like if they went to an orphanage or something is tied, like something about them must be tied to Asanato, I assume. But if Nao was just born to, like, a regular family and she's Mishima's tag-along, then her parents would be fine. The father has been an office worker for 20 years. The mother has carried various jobs. No siblings. The father is under his wife's thumb. When they fight, it appears Nao Agokuro often defends her father to resolve the conflict. They observed this much? Sure did, it looks like. Death game info. Safely cleared the first trial, survived the first main game, greatly affected mentally by death of her teacher, took off with teacher's head and ran amok. This could be taken as mental weakness, but endurance of great shock could make her that much more mentally sturdy going forward. Now isn't weak at all. She really isn't. Oh, I meant to click on. Most likely, now Agokuro treasures the artwork she has created and brushes it all. Received from her high school teacher. Due to minimal desire for money, she does not seem the type to want expensive things. That's all it says. Huh. Now really just had a good, modest life going for her then. That's sad to hear about, considering what happens. Alright, and now I just need Gein's personal info, and then I'm good to go. And I won't need to reload, since there was more than enough time for that. How many tokens do I have of Gein's? I think... Yeah, I think I have 40 right now. So we just need one more to go. Alright, well, let's start this discussion time with, let's trade some tokens with Gein.
Woohoo, meow! Big Sis Sarah took the bait, woof.
What is it, Gein? You want to trade tokens?
Nah, I've been told not to do this kind of trading money stuff, meow. It's kind of like gambling. It's scary, woof. So, if it'll make you happy, Big Sis Sarah, I'll give you some for free, meow. 10 tokens.
Not a trade, but just giving them? Only I get 10 tokens. It's pure gain, but let's hear a request in exchange.
What is it, meow? You don't want my tokens, woof?
That's not it. It's just that this is nothing but a loss for you, Gein. Don't you have some other condition?
Grown-ups are so tiresome, meow. Well, then,
What is it?
I want you to create a... I want you to pet me, meow.
Geen. No, let's cradle him. I see, so you want me to cradle you.
Meow. I didn't say that. Meow.
Heath! You're surprisingly heavy. Oh well. I couldn't lift him up, so I just hugged him.
Meow.
He closed his eyes and wore a very relaxed expression, but that wasn't all. I couldn't be sure because of his mask, but I heard a quiet sound like sniffling. All of this was scary for Geen, a grade schooler. He'd endured it all, people's deaths, repulsive malice. He's not spoiled at all. Even now, he won't show his face so that I don't pick up on his tears. I chose not to notice, because I wanted to protect Geen's obstinance. Well then, should I accept Geen's tokens? Sure. Trade complete.
I broke down Big Sis Sarah's stubborn defenses. Woof.
Geen went running off like a dog. Well, that's it for negotiations. I love Geen so much. He's so precious. I agree with you, Sarah. We need to protect him. Alright, and then Geen...
Big Sis Sarah, I'll give you 20 tokens if you listen to my request. Meow.
Sure thing.
Thanks, meow.
And I believe that's all the unique discussions I have left, because yeah, I think... I'll still have to speed through to check, but I'm pretty sure... No, yeah, this is the last one, because the next, I believe, is the hallucinations. Then q-taro begging for chips. Those two might go in either order, I'm not sure which one. And then the last would be Rio Ranger for the bathhouse scene. Anyway, let's go. So, what happened?
Well, I've been doing attractions and exploring. The Muchan cushion I've always holding has gotten dirty, meow. They're my partner, meow. I want you to help, woof.
Partner, huh? They do tend to match expressions. It's good to treat your belongings with care. I want to help, but... Is Muchan a material that's safe to watch?
It's okay, meow. They're made really well, so you can wash them again and again, and they won't get ragged, woof.
That's one gutsy cushion. But there's no washing machine around. Hand washing would also take detergent, water and detergent. Yeah, hi.
Shall I wash that cushion? Meow? Melon soda lady, where'd you even come from? Woof. I'm sorry.
I just so happen to have detergent in the medical office I use when creating medicine.
I'm not handing Muchan over to you guys, woof. Go off and drink your melon soda, meow.
Yes, sir. Why are you saying this all of a sudden, Sophaline? Well, all of you are important participants, so I'm told to give you the most hospitality I can. Who tells you that? The floor master. Is Ranger really saying that? She must be talking about Gashu. Of course, I wouldn't imagine being cruel. I will return Master Muchan in a clean state.
I've had my fill of lies with that loner, meow. Beat it, murderous melon soda. Woof!
Wait, Geen. Sophaline, do you vow to absolutely keep that promise? Yes, I vow to make Master Muchan clean, with no dissatisfaction to Geen. I see.
Big Sis Sarah, are you seriously thinking of handing Muchan over to her, meow?
Yeah. Why not have her do it?
Well then, I will quickly make them clean, yes? If you say so, Big Sis Sarah, I'll believe, meow. Please, don't do anything mean, meow.
Yes, I'll be right back.
Yay! They're super clean, meow.
It's true. Even the stains that looked like drool are gone.
Those weren't there to start with, woof.
Of course not. No drool stains from you. Thank goodness. Master Muchan is truly sturdy.
It's great, huh, Muchan?
Somehow it feels like Muchan is happy.
Melon soda, lady, woof. You did it, meow. Thank you. If you just quit the death game, I might even be your friend, woof.
I think you may be mistaken. I'm only showing hospitality because you are all participants. It's for your own good that you don't assume we can understand each other. If we are done here, I'll be leaving. I'm not sure about Sophaline, honestly. It feels like... So, remember what Keiji was discussing about there being a traitor in the death game? I wonder how that applies. Like, we could just assume it was Goshu breaking the rules and that was it. We can also assume it was Sue Miley because she snuck into our room to give us stuff, and depending on who she was talking to on the first floor in chapter 2-2, then that could also mean something. But Sophaline feels like the one that has the most compassion towards us, is what I feel like. And that could be a red herring. She could be the most sadistic of them all. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just thinking aloud. Anyway.
What the heck? Meow. She ticks me off. Meow.
Well, it's all good. Mew-chan got cleaned.
Woof. Thanks to you, Big Sis Sarah. Here's your 20 tokens as promised. Meow.
All right. That was the deal. I guess we'll call this the cleaning fee?
Yeah, I knew you'd take it seriously, Meow. Thanks, Woof.
Right. Call for me anytime, even if you don't have the tokens.
Got it, Meow.
I'm happy to make him happy. Me too. Well, that's it for discussions. I'm only accepting the tokens now because... Honestly, if I knew you could have spent the time with him and then not accepted the tokens, I would have done that in the main playthrough probably. But now I'm doing it because I want to see what his personal info is, which feels kind of skeevy when I put it like that, but let's see. I feel like we could have just asked all this of Geen though, which is hilarious. Like, Geen would have probably just told Sarah straight out. But anyway.
Woof! Why'd you wake me up, Big Sis Sarah?
This is an AI of Geen. Sorry, can we talk for a bit, Geen?
Of course, Meow. Woohoo!
He's so cheerful.
History? What should I talk about, Woof?
Just an introduction would make me happy.
Geen Ibushi from Heiwa Elementary Class of 6-3. I'm 12 years old, Meow. I take care of the animals, Meow.
That's not surprising. Is school fun for you?
It's not that fun because of some guys I don't like, Meow. But it's fun to meet friends, Woof, who play games together, Meow.
Do you wear that outfit to school too?
Nah, because people get mad. I only wear it when I'm at home, Woof. It's kinda easier to talk when I wear this, Meow, but I can't wear it to school, so I get uneasy, Woof. So people at school tell me I'm obedient, Woof, but that's wrong, Meow.
Maybe he's not good at communicating unless he's wearing those clothes. Sounds like it.
My aspirations are to live with animals all the time, Meow.
What kinds of animals?
I'm way into gators right now, Meow. They're cute, Woof.
Huh. Maybe because he's a boy. What? What does that have anything to do with him thinking gators are cool? Physical info, I guess.
I'm 138 centimeters and 35.5 kilograms, Meow. That's 4 foot 6 inches and 78 pounds, Woof. And I grew 2 centimeters at my last checkup, Meow.
Your growth spurt and voice change must be coming up soon.
Obviously, Meow. I'm gonna be bigger than you, Miss Big Sis Sarah.
I'm sure you'll look really cool. I've got high hopes for you.
Yeah, I'll sweep you off your feet, Meow. Be grateful, Woof.
Okay, let's make it a promise.
Got it, Meow. A promise for when I outgrow you, Woof.
A promise for the future. Geen and I both have a future. We definitely can't die. Oh, whoops. I meant to continue talking. Relatives.
My family's a double-income household, meow. I don't have siblings, so it's lonely when I'm there by myself, meow. My mom's super nice, even when she's exhausted, woof. No matter how late she gets home, she always makes dinner, and no matter how much I tell her not to overwork herself.
Do you like your mom?
I love her, meow. I'm worried how she's even busier lately, woof.
What about your dad?
I don't like some things, but I like him, meow. But I super hate when he's a drunkard who causes trouble, meow. It's embarrassing, woof. And he's always getting yelled at by mom and apologizing, so it's like he's got no dignity, woof. I don't want to be that kind of pathetic grown-up, meow.
Huh, so it's a decent enough family.
But I'm sure I won't, meow, because I'm not blood related to dad, woof.
Yeah! My theories are more and more likely. Anyway. Huh?
I heard he married mom when I was 2, meow, so that genetic stuff won't make me turn out like him, woof.
Is that so?
Well, it's not like I hate dad, woof. It's true, meow.
What about death game info?
I don't know, meow. It's scary, woof.
What's dying feel like?
Meow.
I don't know either.
I don't want to never meet mom and dad again.
Yeah, I don't want to never meet mom and dad. Okay, yeah. That took a bit for me to, comprehend what he was saying. Whoops.
Big sis Sarah, are you scared too, meow?
Yeah, I am. Really scared.
I'll definitely protect you, meow. Come see me anytime, woof.
Thanks. And finally, what he holds dear.
What I hold dear? That's hard, meow. It's gotta be mom and dad, meow. I'd be sad if they ever went away, woof. Ah, and the Muchon cushion I'm always with. They're super precious to me, meow. We're always together, so I forgot, meow. Sorry, Muchon. Woof.
Muchon is family to you too, huh?
That's right, mew. I got seriously mad when dad was gonna throw them away, meow. Unforgivable. Woof. Get me a new one? No way, meow. You're a dummy, woof. I'm getting furious just remembering, woof. Mom should yell at him again, meow.
I get it. Even if you can technically replace it, nothing can replace how that specific one is dear to you. I understand. I'm the same. I was and kind of am the same way. And now for the other ending. Let's give up on pushing her off. Yes, I will let Geen die and save the fake, even though I know that's not what happens. I know Geen doesn't die, but I can't do it. Even knowing it's not the real Rekko. I can't kill this person. Sarah? Thank you. Sarah!
The third dart will be fired shortly. Aw, too bad. Guess the sub-game will be closing out on this. What a shame, Geen. Seems like everybody just left you to die, huh? Please stop. Let me take his place. Big sis Sarah.
Geen.
5. Help. q-taro.
4.
Somebody.
3. I can't do anything. Only watch. 2.
Mom?
1. Your parents. The switch has been pushed. Changing target to first place participant. Gah! Sorry, Geen. If I pressed it from the first,
You wouldn't have to be so scared.
Gin! Q-taro!
Hang on, you two. I saw an antidote in the medical office. I'll bring it here. Until then, hold on.
The impression room we were riding on slowly returned to the surface.
No, this can't.
Stay with us, both of you, please!
Gin, you can't die. You got parents, right? Gin!
Sarah. Huh? Let's go look for Rekko.
I can't leave these two.
The policeman. He'll surely bring the antidote. We should do what we have to do.
But Gin looks so weak, even Q-taro.
We're going, Sarah!
And then I was dragged out of the room.
Sorry, no.
Aren't you late? Welcome to the Room of Lies. The stage is all set.
Seeing double, huh? Rekko! Who's this chick? Doesn't she look exactly like me? She was really here. Then I, seriously am a duplicate?
Huh? Confessing it that easily? So boring. See, I was thinking about having a quiz.
What?
You guys ever heard of doppelgangers?
Oh, I see where this is going now. There's a legend, an urban legend, that if you meet your doppelganger, that you die. But I don't know how it's gonna happen.
Someone witnessing you somewhere you never went. Or else you meeting another you. In some countries, that phenomenon is considered an omen of death.
As soon as he finished talking, a sound began ringing out.
What the hell? Why'd my collar start making that noise?
Mine too!
It's begun.
Ranger, what's the meaning of this? Oh god, so he's having it so as long as there's two Rekkos alive, the other's gonna die, is that it? Is that what he's going at? Like one of their collars will explode, so the one has to kill the other, or something like that?
It's 'cause they're doppelgangers. We don't need two Rekko Yabusames. Only one needs to survive.
No! You're kidding, right? This ain't fair! I'm gonna tear this thing off!
I wonder what type of death that collar will give. Can't wait to see.
Stop it already! Ranger!
You three idiot girls are just so friendly. Well then, I'll let you choose who to save.
Huh?
Save whoever you like more. And if you don't pick either, both will die.
This is awful. We abandoned Gin to protect the life of the fake Rekko, and yet... putting people's lives on scales again? I've had enough of it!
Think you've got something wrong there.
Huh?
Don't be so self-centered, Sarachidoin. The one I'm saying I'll let choose is... Now, Egokuro, I'm gonna have you pick.
Me? Don't be stupid! It's just about choosing the real one, right?
You're just really full of complaints, huh? As a special service, how about you use this?
Ranger dropped something on the floor. That's... a knife! Oh, the knife Kai used too, huh? Ooh. A knife! No! Hey, now, what you got there?
A knife!
No! Why am I making light of this scene? A knife? It's mine! The right Rekko grabbed the knife. Now, pick me if you don't want to suffer. What? I'm serious. This ain't just a threat. If I'm gonna die, then not only now, Sarah, I'm taking you with me too.
You can't do such a thing. Because you're a copy of Rekko. Even in this short time, I understood. You can't possibly hurt a friend. So, I'm sorry. Reko is my friend too. I need to save her.
Stop!
I want to save the left.
Ah! Huh?
Reko! Reko!
I killed her. I killed her. Your collar is still lighting on fire, though. I won! I survived! Why? Why isn't the collar stopping?
Huh? Well, that's strange. Maybe because Nal didn't choose?
Or because now, yeah, because now wasn't the one to choose, is what he meant. You never intended on letting the fake survive from the start, did you?
Ah, it was the exploding type. Well, simple is best.
What is this? Oh, now he has to witness 2 dead Rekos, huh? Oh, this is awful. Why is Reko in this state? Wake her up! Now, Sarah! Won't you explain? Reko is... What are you trying to say?
Ah, couldn't even come to see her die. Sub-siblings you are, huh?
This can't be. It's inconceivable Reko would die.
You see how much she's bleeding? Come on, you know it.
This is the fake Reko's blood, right? I won't be fooled!
Nope, the fake doesn't bleed. Look collapsed over there. The headless Reko is the fake.
No, I won't believe it! Reko is so much stronger, luckier, and more hateful than me. She's a person whose life has value. My one and only sister.
She's garbage now. It's just a corpse.
Give her back. Give Reko back!
So scary, Alice.
I'll kill you! You're dead!
If you kill a floor master, all y'all gonna die, you know. Oh well, seems I'll just have to kill you, too. Huh? A gun. Why?
You've stepped out of line, Rio Ranger. I have no more use for you.
Dad, why?
What? What is going on?
Fix me already, Dad?
Unfortunately, Rio Ranger, this is farewell.
What are you saying? I don't wanna...
Do
you hate me or something? Wasn't I your greatest masterpiece, Dad?
That is in the past. Why do you think you were the most human of the dolls I created?
Because you put your affection into me most?
Wrong. It was jealousy. I implanted in your emotional program an excessive sense of inferiority toward and hatred of humans. Humans have it nice. I envy humans. Why am I a doll? What's so great about humans? And so on. With that complex you could never overcome, you burned with deep jealousy and truly qualified as human. This convinced me that it is negative emotions that make a human.
That's...
Yet, for the burning fires of jealousy to turn one into a monster, that is just as human. You are an impediment to the plan, a failure. Well then, I apologize you had to witness such unsightliness, everyone. I invite you now again to the main game.
This time, card data for the Keymaster, Sacrifice Sage, and Commoners have been distributed to the tablets you possess. This has been done at random, and I imagine some of you may be dissatisfied with your role. In this case, you may use a trading function to forcibly swap cards with another. However, you must use the me tokens you have earned in order to utilize this function. The trust tokens you have earned up to this point will be essential in deciding the battle. What in the world? Just who are you people? I am the reception doll. No, let us do away with the tedious set dressing. I am Gashu Sato, a researcher into negative emotions. Now, let the main game begin.
Oh,
You up?
thought I was gonna die, meow.
Sorry. The switch.
You pressed it for me. Woof.
Nah, I hesitated to the last second.
It's fine, meow. I'm alive. Woof.
Geen. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks, meow. Your turn to die. Death game by majority. Chapter 2, Part 1. End. And this is just a recap that I actually pretty sure I skipped this in the Let's Play proper, even though there's a one in the Chapter 3 that I didn't skip. But cause like even like when I was playing, he was just like, "Hey, do you want to hear a recap?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "You're gonna regret that." And I'm like, "All right, cool." But yeah, that is the end. That is the Alice ending, I suppose. And so that will be the end of this video. There will be one or two more, depending. So my plans are thusly. I'll play through Chapter 2 of the Alice route on, like, basically on my own. I'll still be recording. And if there are any significant differences, then I will note them. I doubt there will be, because I did notice Rekko kind of faded into the background a little bit. So I imagine all that will be different is places where Rekko speaks will now be where Alice speaks, things like that. But I'll still glance through it and see. And that'll do the same for Chapter 3 as well. I'll do I won't do all 4 possible routes probably, and unless there's a significant difference in the one I do. I won't do all 4 routes probably. But I'll at least I'll do an Alice So route of Chapter 3. And once again, if there are any significant differences, I will note them, but if not, I will not. And that's where, if there are 1 or 2 upcoming videos, comes into play. If there are significant differences in both of them, they'll each get their own video. But if there's not really, then I'll mash both chapters into one, is what I'm planning. Either way, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, have a fantastic day.